Adam Sandoval here, and I'm here to tell you about an exciting product. It is the Century Cagetrain mobile MMA training cage, and it is an exciting new product that's out on the market. And I just want to take a few seconds here to show you how it works and how it goes together. When you receive your package, what you're going to receive is, if you order an 8-panel cage, you're going to receive 8 corner pads. You're going to receive 16 top and bottom rods, along with your push pins and your cotter pins. The really cool thing about this system is the way it works. You don't need any tools at all. You don't need any tools in your gym. You don't need any tools in your facility to take this thing up and put it down multiple times in the day. You simply run these rods and these cotter pins through these holes, and it's going to lock that cage together. We'll show you exactly how that works in just a moment. Also, you're going to receive 8 cage panels. Now, you have 7 regular panels and 1 door panel. And that's going to allow you to get in and out. Now, you can order extra door panels or you can order extra regular panels. The really cool thing about this product is the fact that you can expand it or shrink it to any size you'd like. It's all linking log. They just keep clipping together. You can make it as big with 12, 15, 18 panels, or you can make it as small with 8 panels. Really, any way you want. An 8-panel cage is going to run about 17 feet from corner to corner inside the cage. It's really an exciting product, and what I'd like to do is get the guys in here. I got 3 guys I'm going to bring in, and they're going to put this product together for you and show you how it works. So guys, why don't you come on in. Now what you're going to see these guys do first is they're going to lay down all the corner pads in a format that allows them to put the cage panels up. And the important thing to remember here is to put your tail of your corner pad down. Now this tail is designed to stop friction and allow this cage to float freely on top of your existing mats, which is really a neat thing. You don't have to have a stationary floor. That's one of the things we like most about this product, is the fact that you don't have to designate gym space to a cage. You can have a cage in your facility, allow guys to have the very important features of training inside of a cage without taking up that square footage inside your gym. This cage is easy to go up and down multiple times in one day, and it's easy to move. You can put this thing in the back of a pickup truck, you can put it in a trailer, you can take it to seminars, you can use it for demonstrations, you can use it for different promotions out where you're promoting your gym, and it's also a great training tool for the guys right inside your facility. What you're gonna notice is every pad gets a top and a bottom rod. Your bottom rod is easy to determine because it has 0 holes in it at all. No holes inside this rod. The top rod, on the other hand, has 2 holes inside of it. The thing you're going to want to remember when putting this top rod in is that the holes that are closest together fit inside the cage. The holes that are further apart are on the outside of the cage. That's how you know if you have it in correctly on the top and bottom. Also, you're going to have 2 pins with each one of these setups, and let's see the guys go from here. First thing they're going to do is take that cage panel and just simply slide it down on top of that bottom rod. Now you don't want to slide one all the way down and then try to put the other on, or you're going to get jammed, so you slide them down together evenly. Next, you pick up the second panel and simply walk it around, slide it down on top of the other side of your bottom rod, and the other guy will go over and set up the opposite side. Now what they're going to do for here is they're going to put in the top rod. The important thing on this top rod, like I said before, is that the holes that are closest together go on the inside, and that the holes that are furthest apart go on the outside. From here, what you're going to do is you're going to put the pins through on the stationary panel first. The guy in the back will clip it. The second pin is going to go through, and all you do is have the guy in the end of the cage here moving this cage in and out to line up that hole correctly. Once that hole's lined up correctly, they simply push the other pin through, and now you have your cage starting to be locked, and now it'll stand on its own freely. What you're going to do is you're going to repeat this process a total of 8 times in order to form a full 8-panel cage. Another thing I'd like to point out is simply the multiple holes inside here. What we have is we have extra holes drilled out. These holes can be used for multiple things. One, you can be used for expansion. If you decide to move to a 10 or a 12-panel cage, you simply just tap the next hole and use those settings for your 10 or 12-panel cage. Now, as you can see, these guys are setting up this cage. Another thing I'd like to point out are these tails on the end of your corner pads. What these do is these minimize friction and allow the cage to float easily on top of your existing mats. It's a great little feature that the Cagetrain team had put together, and it's exciting. Another thing that's really exciting about this cage is the fact that it stores easily. You just have it stacked up against a wall. You can also expand it and lay it out flat against your wall. In a situation like that, I could have this cage laid out flat, like you see the cage behind us here, and I could have guys doing takedown drills along this cage, or I could use it as just a border for my gym or my facility until the guys are ready to spar, at which point you can grab the ends, pull it together and use it as full, or you can just simply throw it in a back room, stacking it up panel on top of panel. Now the guys have gotten almost all the panels up. We're on panel number 7. All we're gonna do is move along to panel number 8, which is our last panel of the cage. Now you'll notice the cage floating on top of the mats does allow for some play. And this play is gonna be used right now on this last panel, because what's gonna happen is you're gonna set in one side. Again, you're gonna wanna remember, do not drop that side of the panel all the way down, because it will make it difficult for the other side. All you're gonna do is just grab the cage. You can pull it in to get your angles exactly correct. You set that cage down on top of that rod. And there you have it. The whole cage is set up. We're gonna drop in our last 2 top pins, and you've completely assembled an entire cage in very minimal time. That is what is so exciting about this product, is it's so versatile and you can use it anywhere. Simply sliding our last push pins in. Just pull on it to adjust your angle. There you go. Slide it in. As Dave puts the last 2 cotter pins on the inside, we now have that completely locked. Open up your door, slide in, set your corner pads up. All you're gonna do is just simply lift up the back. You'll see Velcro on the bottom of these tails on these corner pads. That Velcro is simply just gonna be lifted up and just attached to the Velcro on the cage to keep it up and out of your way. 3 very simple Velcro straps on the back of each corner pad. Run them through on the lower, middle, and upper of your corner pad to hold it up. And there you have it. The cage is completely set up, ready for your training regimen. And it's an exciting thing. If you want to check out more information, look up Century Martial Arts. That's Century Martial Arts at 1-800-626-2787, or you can see it online at centurymartialarts.com.